Good morning, everybody. I am Laura. I want to thank everybody for being here and welcome all of my new subscribers. And I really appreciate, whoops, I'm sorry. I have you guys plugged in. I think I need to move my wire away from my arms just a wee bit. I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm borrowing one of Alan's hammers here. It is kind of what I was looking for, so I'm going to put him on a hunt to get me a hammer like this because, well, his is, he uses it in his shop on things he uses, but I told him this is exactly what I'm looking for. So he's on the hunt for me. His probably cost a lot more than what I was looking for, but I now have one to borrow. So I will be borrowing his. I'm going to go ahead and get, I have some of these Baroque pearls that I've had for a while. I want to get them in here because they are real pearls, and I did harvest them from another piece of jewelry, so I want to put them in there. That's all I have left of those. And I get this stuff out of my way, and I'll put them away later. I also have, these are crystal faceted lantern beads, amethyst coat. I don't think these are actually, I don't know. I was confused when I got these. These were from Bargain Bead Box. I don't think they're actually amethyst, but they're really pretty, and I thought they would go well with working with some of the beads that I have here as a contrast color and size. And then I have these Druck check beads. Again, I need some contrasting colors. Well, he's going to go in the floor bead soup. It's supposed to be 62 degrees here today in Missouri, where I'm at. And then I have these 8mm, I thought they were barrel beads when I first put them out, but they are a faceted crystal bead. Again, these are not the ones that the coating comes off, so I'm going to get them put away. And now we're going to start beading. Today is day 2. I had such a problem with my video going up yesterday. Everything's done with AI intelligence, and I don't know, they were having an issue with either something I was saying or something in the video. I don't know what their issue was, but yeah, there was an issue, and I had it set to go out at 5:27. They were still having an issue with it. These are just glass pearl beads. I believe they're like a 5 or a 6mm, probably a 6mm. But they fit in so well with everything. So we're adding them to our table of beads that we're going to work with. And then I changed it to 5:37, giving them another 10 minutes. Still, they were checking, and I hate this wire. I always end up getting poked. These are the English cut beads. These are from GGC's. Oops. Another bead down there for our floor bead soup. So we're gonna go carefully and try to get them all off. Oh, I guess I wanted to pair them down there on the floor bead soup, didn't I? All right, let's scoop them into a pile and get them into the tray. And then I set it for like 5:47. I just kept changing it, trying to, you know, I finally set it, I don't know, I think I set it for 6:27 or something. And finally it went, and yeah, so these are from Bargain Bead Box like over a year ago when they had the bundles. This is one of my favorite colors, that deep dark red. I also want to do like more of a gothic type. Get this around there. There we go. I prefer working from a bead tray like this, where I can see what I've got. I also have some beads set aside that are not going to be in this tray, so that, you know, I also have options. This isn't the only beads I'll be working with. I am still looking for more hearts. So there's what's in the tray. I also added this. This is a slice of a shell, and they have a head pin, eye pin already glued in there, and you cannot get that out. So it's gold. It is a pendant. I'm going to leave it just like it is. Take this off when I'm ready to use it. But I'm going to put it right in the tray right there. I only have like a couple of them left. And there is what we're going to start with. And I have a treasure box over here that when I'm done with pieces, I will be adding them in to the treasure box. And at the end of the 14 days, we will do a finale and a drawing, because I am going to give away a piece that I'm going to make on the 14th day. So there, get that off there, so it's ready to go. So today I think we're going to, oops, I have some beads under there. I don't want to be typical, so I really was thinking about last night. These are strung this way, so I'm thinking of doing kind of, I'm not a traditional red person. I'm just not. For those of you that don't know me, I'm not a red or pink person. I'm not I kind of want to do a necklace Let's just get a few more of these out. I don't want to have them all out, but let's have a few setting here. I know they're coming off from somewhere, so we're just going to push a few more off the end and put the rest back in the bag for now. So they're not in our way. And I need kind of a contrast color. I do have some clear off to the side here. These are beautiful crystals. I don't know if clear is going to be what I'm looking for though. I also pulled out these beautiful copper ones that we will be using probably maybe with that gold color. I don't know. I have other beads laying here. I do have these that match those perfectly. Like I said, I have more beads laying here. I may want these baby bead caps. I don't know. What color are we going to do this? It's silver, so we're going to do silver findings. Let me go to my BB Craft. What have we got in here? Oh, you know what, guys? This might be just perfect. I have not a lot left, but this is Tiger Eye. Wrong color. It's more of a purple red, isn't it? Oh, what a shame. I also have, nope, wrong. I have some of these. Nope, wrong. So the whole process of doing this, and I have, oh no, definitely not that. And of course I have small pink pearls, which we already know pink is not going to work. Okay, so we are going to make a small necklace with those. And I kind of want to add something in the middle. Let's go to my check beads. A flower? A dragonfly? Maybe? Let's open this up. Let's see what we have here. So we're working with silver and red. Should we dangle a bird? Nope, he wouldn't look right. A rose. Let's put a rose in the middle, guys. How does he go? He goes like this. Let's put a rose in the middle. Let's get some more of these out, and we're going to surround that rose. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'll work perfectly. Let's go ahead and surround that rose with some of these red beads. I think that'll be good. And let's go ahead and go up the sides with a bunch of these. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. I like odd numbers. I don't know why. What else have we got in here we could throw along those edges? Will these look all right? Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'm going to use this in one of my more gothic ones. These flowers, definitely not. Okay, well, let's just go with that. I like that one single rose in the front. This is going to be more of a shorter style necklace, and I kind of like it. We have our hearts, we have a rose. It's very simple, very pretty. I kind of wish I had more pink. What do we got here? I have some rhodonite, but I think it's going to be the wrong color, guys. I don't know, it's that dusty color. So maybe it'll work. So let's pull him out and let's do this here. I actually kind of like that. So 1, 2 up. So that would be him. Let's find another pink rhodonite and put him there. I'm liking that. It ties that rose in. And I kind of want to do it again. So we're going to bring in one more heart. And one more of these little rhodonites right here at the end. And one more heart. There we go. So I took away this, another heart, 2 more of these crystals. Now's not a good time to be wondering if I'm still filming. Crystal, a heart. So I did, whoops. Make sure we have them all lined up there. So I have 2 hearts, 2 hearts, a crystal, a pink rhodonite, a heart. Take him out. All right, now we can go up the sides. Let's get some wire and let's put this pretty necklace together. All right, let's go ahead and close this just so he's not in the way. And I probably will use some bead caps, but not the gold ones. Oh, we don't need, we'll put this away if I don't need it. Let's get them all up out of the way. And as I bead up the sides, I will know how many I need. So I want some silver bead caps. These aren't very big, so do I have tiny little? I do. I have some tiny little ones in here. I don't want to use too many. And see if they work. I just want to do like that. So there's another pair. I have a mess in here, guys. I'm sorry. So I have that many out in case I need more, depending on what I'm doing here. And I want some lobster clasps and a couple 4mm, a 6mm. I actually need 3 4mm. We are going to use a small length of chain, and then I want a silver clasp. What did I do with my bag of silver clasps? I kind of want to use a bigger clasp, but we have him handy. We're just going to use him. We have red, so let's use my red wire, which I think I have put away. Let me double check. Actually, I was just using it, I thought. It's right here beside me. So I have some 7-strand. It is kind of a red. We're going to use that today. I'm going to pull off a good long length of this. I will measure it. I have trash from yesterday. I'm so sorry. Let's get that all off the table. I'm not going to use that. Let me measure how much I have pulled off. So that is 18. I said I was going to use some chains, so I need to grab that. So I am actually going to pull off 22 inches of bead stringing wire. I'm going to put that aside. I am done with this for now. So there is my bead stringing wire. And lay that aside. And I need to go get the chain because I want to use the chain from BB Craft. Hold on. Okay, I will tell you, my chain from BB Craft has tiny little holes. So if you go on my BB Craft playlist and you look at this chain, I got a set of 6 spools. I absolutely love this chain. It's good. It's sturdy. If you do go and look for the chain, you might want to look through their chain and get the chain with a little bit bigger hole size. I do like to work with smaller chain, but you do got to make sure you're using a smaller jump ring to go through it or string it directly to the wire. I am not going to be doing that today. I am using clamshells and then using smaller jump rings. So just be aware if you purchase the chain through my BB Craft links that it is a very small linked chain. I just want everybody to know that because there are a lot of new people, so that when you go to purchase anything through my BB Craft links or anything, which I really, really appreciate when people do that, it helps support my channel, because when people purchase or use my link for my BB Craft, Lisa offers me more items, which you will see in the next video. Something I'm making is a BB Craft project. So those items all come from BB Craft. So that helps me so much because she offers me beautiful items. You know, I get to choose items and show them to you guys because it supports me. Now, I do need spacer beads, guys. We are going to need spacers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try these 11-0s. I use a lot of seed beads as spacers. I think we're going to put them between them. If they don't look right, we're going to go with these teeny tiny 15-0s. But, you know, I think they're going to be too big because these beads are really, really small. We're going to try just a couple, and then I spill the whole container all over the table. Not the whole container, but you know, they went flying. They were like, no, you need to use us, and we're going to just throw ourselves all over the place for no reason whatsoever. Just because we want to be special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up a seed bead. These are 11-0 Toho round perma-finish galvanized aluminum. And I'm putting on one of these, oh goodness, English cut beads. Oh, they might work right. I'm picking up another 11-0, the rose, an 11-0, the English cut. I just didn't want that rose right up against that bead. Where are you, little guy? There we go. Get it down there. And an 11-0. That also distinguishes that that is the center point of the necklace. Now let's go into, oh, that 11-0 is going to disappear in that. Nope, it fits right up against it. Oh, you know what? That looks really nice. I like that. Let's see how it looks without that fuzz. The 11-0. Let's put another heart on and see. Fuzz is like I want to be in the video too, guys. Where are you? There we go. Do I like the flow? I like the flow better with the seed bead. Let's go be putting seed beads. Yep. So we're going to be putting seed beads every time we put a bead on. There's going to be a seed bead in the middle. And I really like the way these look, so we're going to go with the flow. So this will probably be more like something a younger lady would wear. Now, we're about to find out how the seed beads look with the little rhodonite. A seed bead. Rhodonite. Seed bead. I think it's doing just fine. Let's keep it up. And now I know I cut 22 inches, but we won't be using all of that. And I have earring plans and bracelets, so anything left over gets used up. I don't let my scraps go to waste. I have a little place for all my scraps. I love these little metal hearts. Go away. I'm so glad I pulled these little rhodonites in. They look lovely. Now, I'm worried about transitioning this heart directly into these round beads. It actually turned out okay. Let's keep going. This is where I wanted to put a bead cap facing away from that bead cap facing the next bead, and a bead. Oh, I like that. It turned out beautiful. Let's go ahead and put a seed bead. We're going to need more. I guess my seed beads were right. And then we're going to put another red one on. I absolutely love this necklace. How beautiful. Yeah, we're going to need more. I'm just going to pour us out a pile and close it up. And we're going to need 2 more and some more of these. So this is where I'm going to put on another another bead cap facing that bead, one facing away, and another red bead. I absolutely love how this is turning out. Let's do another segment, a bead. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Now I want to make sure I pull away 2 more. Then I can do 2 more. There. Let's set them aside. I am in love. This is gorgeous. Now, I didn't want this to be a real long necklace. It's not designed to be, so I'm debating on where to stop. I think I'm going to do 1 more seed bead and 1 more red bead. And then I'm going to do a series of 5 seed beads. 2, 3, 4, and one more is 5. And then we will transition to closing this off. This will be our clamshell. We're going to go up through the bottom, through that little hole, out through the mouth of the clamshell. And then we're going to grab a crimp tube. I have these crimp tubes. They're supposed to be 2 by 2. They came in the kit from Amazon, but they are not. They are maybe a 1.5 by 1.5. They are not a 2 by 2. They don't crimp well. So I'm going to go ahead and just use them up with whatever I can inside of clamshells. So I want to make sure he's on there good. Tug test. I'm going to close that up. Okay, go away, Fuzz. Oops, he's in there sideways. I want to make sure he's in there flat. And that Fuzz is, oh, it's because I have a broken fingernail, guys. And it's broken where I can't clip it. Okay, the crimp tube is being stubborn. All right, I know these are the steel ones from Bargain Bead Box, and you need to use your pliers to close them. All right, he's closed. Not very pretty though. You need to give it a hug more up towards the top. If you get the steel ones from Bead Box Bargains, they are wicked strong, and you can really squeeze down on them and they're not going to bend. So we're going to bring all this down. Remember what I said? We're going to have quite a bit left. All right. So now we need to do what we did on this side and repeat it over here. So we already have this done. So we're ready to pick up our first heart. And we're just going to repeat all of this on this side, and I won't hold you here while I do it. I'll bring you back in just a moment. Okay, so I have strung my other side. I'm checking 1, 2, 3, yeah, there's 5 there. I am going to double check by holding the 2 sides together to make sure all of my beads are the same, and they are. And when I restrung this other side, I literally laid out this strand like this, the side that I had done, and worked this side up next to this side. So while I was stringing, I had this side right up against it to reference from. So I have picked up all my spare beads out of the way. We are going to start right here by getting rid of this. There is enough here for a bracelet or 2 pairs of earrings. I'll probably use that on a pair of earrings I have planned coming up. I'm going to clip it right there. I really need to get a new pair. I have a new pair. They're in the container. I just haven't opened that package yet. So we're going to go up through the bottom, out through the mouth. Are they the same? Yes. Okay. I did open this wider so I can get my pliers inside of there. I'm going to drop it down, grab our crimp tube, put it all the way down inside of there, and we're going to make sure that all the beads are where they need to be. We're going to give it a curl because we don't want it to be stiff. We want it to be loosey-goosey, but we don't want spaces. These beads aren't real big, so we don't need to worry about, you know, the beads having to have room to move. and we're going to squash. And we're going to make sure that there's no open holes around that wire, because that will cause it to fail. So I'm making sure that we've squashed really good around that wire. I'm going to give this a tug. It's on there tight. Now I can easily reach in there and clip that off really close to that crimp tube, but not so short that it's going to you know, come through that crimp tube. I'm closing this up, and this necklace is ready to be measured and have a chain put on it. So I think this is like 16 inches, if even that, maybe only 14. And it is 13 inches. I was off. So I want to make this 20 inches, and we will put a 2-inch extender on it. So I need 7 inches of chain. There's going to be an inch of this stuff. So 6 inches of chain, 3 inches on each side. I'll put that right up there. So I need 2 3-inch pieces. Whoops, those will not cut. So I'm cutting that one right there. There's one. Like I said, I love this chain. It feels nice in your hand. It doesn't have any rough spots. But it does have small loops, and they do not open. So, and then I want a 2-inch extender right there. I have a piece of chain stuck. So I do need to get myself one more of these. So I'm going to put my tape back on there to hold my chain in place so it's not coming loose in my container or my drawer. Get rid of my bits and pieces. Set them aside for right now. Okay. We no longer need this. I am going to need one more jump ring. And I don't know if I'm going to need one of those or not. So I'm going to go. I have a little piece of like string in there. I need to get it out. It's like, I can't remember what it's called. But it's real fine. It's like a real fine fish line. And it's stuck on one of my things in there. And I need to take time and pull it out. All right. We're going to go ahead and get this chain on here. We're going to need pliers. I've got bent nose and flat pliers. We're going to work at this. I went to Diggers yesterday looking for my, or not Diggers, Retail Rebel up in Belton. I love shopping there because, oh seriously, I need to fix this thumbnail somehow. It's a Amazon, well, it's not just Amazon. They have Dollar General, Temu stuff. It's a pallet return store. And because of my gastroparesis, I pretty much live on Boost, Ensure, Atkins, that kind of stuff. So I went there looking to get some more Boost, which they didn't have. I should have bought more than one case when I went. And I am going to go ahead and put my extender chain on here now. Close that up. The little jump rings are 20 gauge, so they're a little thicker, so they were harder to put on. The bigger ones are 18, the small ones are 20 gauge. So that's why I was struggling to get that on there. So anyways, I did get more coffee. My last coffee I got was a case of 96 Keurig Caribou Blend, medium roast, which is a little strong for me. I have to salt it and add a little extra sugar, you know, like you do if your coffee's a little stronger than you like. But hey, I paid, I think, just under $15 for it. And you guys know how expensive a full case of K-Cups are, especially when it's Keurig brand. Well, I went yesterday and they had over in the bin section, which is $11. They have a section where you pay so much for whatever they have, and they had a sale. That's where I got the first K-Cups, the first Keurig. Well, over in the bin section they had, I'm going to put my lobster on. This is reversible. It doesn't matter which side you put the lobster on. So my first one, I got it plus 40% off. So the first one was like $14. Well, over in the bin side yesterday, they had the Keurig, like breakfast blend light coffee, which is what I normally drink, but it was only 80 K-Cups. Case, I was excited, you know, and I got it for 11 bucks. Yay me. Plus I got Heifer's cat litter, the Fresh Step, for $11 for a big heavy case. The big, I can't remember how many pounds it is, but yes, I was so excited. I kind of want to make a little tiny dangle, so bear with me. Let's see what I can find to put on here. Let's put a little silver heart dangle, guys. So yes, I got Heifer's cat litter, which I normally would have spent 20 bucks on, because it's like $19, and our tax rate here is 9.87%. So yeah, it would have been over $20 if I'd have paid full price for it. Let's get a head pin out, and it looks like, yeah, that head pin's going to go right through that. So we need a tiny red or tiny silver or something. Do I have a little red bead laying here? I have a tiny little rhodonite. Let's do that. And we're just going to make a regular loop. And I know some of you are new, so I figure out how I want my loop, how big I want it, and I just cut off I hold it against my finger and I cut. I want it to be right about there. I'll probably use this piece on something in a little bit. And we're going to just roll our loop so that it comes down, and then we're going to reach in and we're going to bend this back and make our P, and then I'm going to close that loop. Whoops. It's wanting to roll because everything's round. And I'm going to open this. We're going to put it right on our end of our extender chain. And now we're going to close this all the way up, which can be kind of fiddly because everything wants to roll right here. It's just basically getting a hold of that, getting it closed. And I want to make sure it's closed, so I'm going to get close to it here. And it is. So there is our dangle on our extender. Very pretty. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me on this beautiful first actual project. So today was day 2 of our Valentine's Day projects. I actually love it. I'm glad I came across that rose. I think it looks lovely with the hearts, the red, the pinks. It all just kind of came in together. I really like it. I really like it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Love each and every one of you. I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments. Bye, everybody.